different pin numbers.
43, 40, 41 through 47. Old Marshall Fields building, approximately 11,500 square feet per floor, 2 full floors with a loft area. Vacant lot 4349 South Cottage Grove. 25 by 150. The building is 75 by 150. South wall requires tuck pointing, and the lot is a gravel. There is a single-story commercial with parking strip mall directly to the south. This is the old elevator shaft. So we will have overhead power. We have city water and sewer, which is, we don't know how deep. There are internal roof drains tying to a storm system that will require investigation to ensure that we don't have any sizing issues when adding the residential. Across the street are City of Chicago facilities. We have the Department of Streets and Sands. We have a large vacant city-owned parcel. We have a new construction mixed-use 47th and Cottage, Walmart on the ground floor, and residential up above. This building here are city offices, satellite offices. There's a new construction building, an existing 2-story, city-owned vacant lots.
Yes.
And then we have a neighbor directly to the north of us. Ben, this is Ezra. Ben Randall. That's Toriano. So we have a suspended timber construction that is dated, what was this built?
1915.
From 1915. We've had water damage over the years, so more than likely this decking is out. We're hoping that the timber construction is salvageable and structurally sound. We do have some sagging and some issues, but hopefully they are easily corrected.
North wall where the drains are.
Oh, those are the drains right there.
Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4. See if we can't see if there's a clean out. So there is a big concrete stoop here.
There's a clean out. And all this garbage.
There is a clean out. The building needs a roof, obviously.
Yes.
Okay. First floor ceiling height.
18 feet.
14 foot 10.
14? I thought that was a 16-foot. You know. You went to that bottom of that beam.
Well, that's really what matters.
Okay.
All right. $147 feet deep by 6 71 feet 9 inches for a total of 10,556 square feet, which is the inside dimension. There is a portion of the floor system in the rear that was accidentally damaged by the trucking company that was leasing this previously. The timbers have been, they collapsed and lifted out of that shaft, which you can see on the wall there. So this would have to get reconstructed. Well, we would try not to gut the floor system. The floor system is going to be, if we have to gut the floor system, that changes the dynamic of the project. And there is no landmark status, correct, on this building? No. Good. So we have 2-foot brick walls all the way around. The interior walls are in good shape. Everything requires tuck pointing. And then this is the old Marshall Field's elevator shaft. This was a Marshall Field's warehouse. There are 2 locations that the owner is aware of. On the north side, one is the Briar Street Theater on Halstead, and there's another one a few blocks away that's been converted to condos. So we need to look at that as well and see how they use the space. All of this interior personal property will be removed by the tenant, and we have a concrete floor everywhere inside. We have a few anomalies, but nothing that's insurmountable.
It's indication that back in the day, there probably was a partial basement here.
Oh.
Because there was a chimney.
Okay.
That came down here to the floor. Okay. So again, I think back in this end here, I think it was like a furnace room.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is probably where they brought the coal in then.
Yeah.
It was coal fired back in the day, I'm sure.
But again, I do know that it can't be nothing but partial. With all this here, just slab, right?
So these beams here are severely bowed in this section. So as part of our due diligence process, I would have to have my structural engineer come out, which I would pay for,
Yes, no problem.
and do an analysis.
I'm only 5 minutes away. He's having you get back in here.
Okay.
I'm available for whatever you say.
Okay. So these pins, which are supported from this metal girder system, are what the second floor is suspended on.
And it supports the flat roof.
And it obviously supports the roof system above. So these are on a screw. It's threaded right there. I don't know if you can see that. But that would imply that adjustments can be made. The spacing between the screws, thank you, is 14 feet 5 inches, and our floor height to the bottom of the girder is 10'7". We have a sloping roof, and we have 19'7", maybe a little bit more, so maybe 20 feet. The floor is a little soft, so I don't want to walk over there.
It's solid over here.
It's solid over there, so we're about 20 feet on the south, and then we'll take a measurement as well.
From beam to beam.
So they should be the same. So 17'9" going east-west and 14'5" going north-south. This is a loft area that can easily be extended further west. This was a storage area, and it's basically sitting on the girder. So from here to the next one, and then to the next one, and the next one, allowing for duplexes, and I will try to determine that height when I'm upstairs. Currently, this floor height is going to be 9'8". 9'8". So currently there is no insulation in the building at all, and we have to check on the energy code what type of insulation the city of Chicago would want us to do. So from girder from the bottom of the girder to the underside of the deck is another 11'8". So our flooring, so from that point, the bottom of that girder to the bottom of the deck, it's 8'11". So our floor system would sit on the base of that. The ceiling height in the lowest point where the roof slopes is 6'7". Okay. So not a very functional height, and more than likely would have to be subtracted from the livable square footage. Minimum code requirements are 8 feet. So wherever the roof system stops at 8 feet, the rest of it would have to be some type of mechanical, or I don't know if we can do storage or not. Yep. So the entire roof pitches to the north. And we have internal roof drains, which is, we'd want to keep that. So there's 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the old elevator shaft. Lake Michigan is 1 mile away, obviously downtown. That is the University of Chicago.